Today I will talk about basic line in AutoCAD. I'm your teacher. My name is David. I am a teacher at ATTC. And to every ATT student out there, I say Canadians is famous. We are pushing this agenda to the topmost of the world, that we are capable of being the great engineers and the great industrial people that we need in the nation yet to come. So with the AutoCAD as a software that is available to help us to become the great engineers that we need to be, we are trying to enable the students to have in-depth understanding in terms of how to use the software to better their career as engineers in the future. So today I'm going to make an illustration concerning the use of lines in AutoCAD and how best to make use of it. So let's take it. So as the AutoCAD is being opened up, as you can see the whole setup being opened up. You have the home button, the insert, annotate, render, solid, surface, view, manage, add in, A360, vision, tools, and feature apps, beam 360, performance, and etc. As you can see on our screen as displayed. So we go to home panel. Home panel comprises of so many of the ribbons that we need to use to complete our web that we are supposed to have. And we can see our main purpose as we are talking about is lines. And lines happens to be in the home panel view. So we click on home and we go to lines, as you can see, and there are options line over here. We have line, we have polyline, we have construction line, we have spline, we have 3D polyline. So when you do click on line, it tells us from command line to specify first points. We can either to click anywhere in the working space or best go straight on and type in 0,0, which will take us to the origin as our first point of start of drawing of our line, if we choose to do so as per the command line specified. But we want to click anywhere here in the working space. So we click here to have our first point, and gotten that. From there, it's asking us again to click on the second point to indicate the end of that particular line. We can decide to as well give it a length that is in figure, let's say about 25 centimeters as in the length of the line. Or best, we can use a coordinate system to indicate where we want that line to be specified. Hope you are clear with that. So let's move on to get the next point for the line. So we can hold down our shift key to get our line to be in a horizontal motion, so that it will not be swaying left and right, so that it will be in a position for us to click for our next line. So we click anywhere here for our next point to be constructed. So now we have our line being drawn, as we can see. Then we right click, then we hit on enter after we right click, or we can choose to hit the enter key or use escape as another alternative. After we are done, we can select the line. Then we can see there are blue dots at the end and the middle of that very line. That tells us that there are options we can be used of that blue lines if there be a need for us to. Yes. So if there be a need for us to extend the left hand of the line, we can as well as click on this blue line, then pull it or stretch it to the next point, as we can see over here. Next, you can see there's a middle node over here. This middle node of the line, when we click on it, we can move this line to any position or anywhere in the working space, as we can see. So we then click over here. You see the line has been we can use the move command to move the line to the particular distance of our choice. Hope we are clear with this. Then we are going to the next line, which is the polyline. The polyline has so much essential benefit that we can use in terms to replace the line. So when we click as it is specified the first point, we can use from the origin by 0, 0 to specify from the first point from the origin, or click anywhere in the working speed, as we can see from here. As we click to indicate the first point, and we can specify the second point by holding a shift key to get a perfect horizontal line for us to click at the next second point. Then we can hit on escape or enter, or right click and enter. Any option that we prefer is suiting for us, so that we can proceed with our work. So therefore we select the polyline that we've drawn, and we can see that they are not as we did see in the line. Okay, so we have 3 nodes as we saw in the line from the earlier work that we did. As you can see, 3 nodes in the line, and there's a 3 node for the polyline as well. The difference between the polyline and the line is this. The polyline has this node here that looks like a rectangle, and we can see another node here in the middle of the line that looks like a square. So we realize that this line that looks like this node that looks like a rectangle, when we take our cursor there, there's a pop-up that comes that says stretch, add vertex, or convert to an arc. So when we decide to add a vertex, we click on it. It asks us to specify anywhere we want to specify the new node or vertex to generate it. And we choose this side, and we have our node being created and an additional node given to us. So when we specify to the next blue line that we cannot with a pop-up, and we can see convert towards an arc. This arc that we can convert, we can give a top arc or a downward curve arc over here. Or anything that we prefer to do with it as we proceed to ourselves. Then go to the next, go to convert an arc, and move with this side up to 1 to 15, as you can see as well. And you can see we created a nice defined shape. Then that is very useful if you want to create a complex objects in any form with such line. We can use that. So as they are converted to arc, we can again convert them back to lines. By just going there, the pop-up comes and convert to line. We click convert to a line. Go back to the same place, you say convert to a line. It does the same thing as well for us. So you can see the essence of the polyline as compared to the line. Those are the 2 key things you are going to talk about in this lecture. We are done with it. And we say Canadians famous as we are a fan of ATTC. ATTC is our future.